All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's Friday night, and you know what that means. We're getting ready for the Friday Night Lights of West Texas. I'm Tim Rodriguez, along with Bemis Salinas, here with SHS Broadcast, and we got a week off, but we're back, and we're back for Season 2 of the 2025 season, the second leg. District play, your Sudan Hornets getting ready to take on the Crosbyton Chieftains. We got here just in the nick of time. That's how it is on these long road games. It's about, an hour and 20 minutes? I'm not really sure. Hour and 20 maybe to Crosbyton from Sudan. But we got here just in time to set up and get you guys going. We were actually kind of running behind. The players came out of the field houses a little bit, delayed, so we had to wait for them to come out. Then they did the national anthem. They're just now doing the coin toss. I didn't
even pay attention.
So we'll see who's going to get the ball first here. But we're glad you joined us here. District play. These are the ones that count. We're looking to go 1-0 against the Crosbyton Chiefs. It used to be the Chiefs, and I think now they're just the Chiefs. I don't think they go by the Chieftains anymore.
Well, it says Chieftain Stadium.
Does it? Okay, well maybe they are the Chieftains.
Home of the Chieftains.
Yep. So Sudan wearing the whites with the gold pants, the gold letters. The Notre Dame look, like that's what I always call it. Now we've gone to the gold helmets, and it looks like we're going to be receiving. So we got Hayden Province and Cal Carter back deep for your Hornets as we get ready for opening kickoff here. Here's your roster if you need one. And it was kind of a crazy day, crazy morning. So we didn't get as much research in as we'd like. We're kind of busy doing other things throughout the day, but we're going to be able to bring you the ball game here, and it doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter what their previous record was. It doesn't matter what their wins, losses are. This is the one that counts right here. District play, 0-0 district records as we get ready for kickoff here in Crosbyton, Texas. Looks like number 63, Vega, to kick it off. It's a short kick, and it's going to go out of bounds at about the 28. There's the flag. Where do they place it when they kick it out of bounds like that?
That's a 5-yard penalty, so it's basically at the 30, I believe.
So let us know if you're coming in loud and clear. We've got it set up here. Sometimes small venues like this, small towns, we're at the mercy of how well our signal catches here. But we've got a pretty reliable source as far as internet service, so we should be coming through loud and clear as the Hornets get ready for 1st and 10. Ball at the 30-yard line. And there's our QB1, Caleb Grecken, back there along with Kyler Edwards. And that's Kyler Edwards with the ball carrier. And it looks like it was – actually, that's Delgado in the backfield. We normally don't see Delgado starting in the backfield. He was behind Grecken, kind of a wing set, off of that shotgun. First play, gain of 9. It'd be gain of 5. Here's the pitch again. Nice cut upfield. That's Delgado. And he fumbled. The ball's loose on the floor, and they're still battling for it. And it looks like the Crosbyton Chieftains are going to come up with it right at the 50-yard line. Number 25 for your Hornets is Brian Delgado. Had a nice run, found a nice big hole through the line, and one of the defenders was able to just it looked like he lowered his head and caught the ball. So turnover, Sudan. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Crosbyton Chieftains at the 49 in Crosbyton territory. So they're still on their side of the field. As we get ready, they're in a shotgun set with a running back on each side. We'll see who the quarterback is. There's a handoff to number 4 right up the gut on the right side. He's going to get swallowed up. That's Maximus and Weston Cannon in on the tackle, and it looks like who's that? Avila. So those 3 guys coming through quick. Number 4 is Nick Godinez. He's a senior halfback for the Crosbyton Chiefs. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. Ball is still on the 49-yard line, Chieftain territory. Still in the same 4. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. 2 running backs in the backfield. Quick pass out to number 15, Sandoval.
Good open field tackle there by
Hayden.
No, it was Kyle Carter. Yeah.
One wears a 13 and one wears a 17. So
they look the same.
They got the same build, pretty much about the same height. Okay, so Cal's got the black armband on, so we'll remember that. Cal's got that on his right arm. So here we go, third down and 7 after a short pass. Rolling out to throw, that's going to be number 7, Garcia, looking to find it. Now the ball's loose again, and this time the Hornets land on it. Number 52.
Yeah, Cannon and Maximus right there knocked it out, and then 52.
Gabriel Lopez landed on it. So we'll trade you one turnover for another one. Sudan 1st and 10 now in Crosbyton territory. So that was kind of favorable for us. Ball's placed on the 46-yard line. Here we go. Grekin, Edwards in the backfield. You have 2 to the left, 1 to the right. I think this is Ryer closest to us. Oh, handoff to Edwards. Ball's on the floor. Picks it back up on the left side. Breaks a tackle. Bulldozes his way up to about the 38-yard line.
About 7 yards on that, 6 yards on that carry.
That was a good bounce there. He hit the floor, but it bounced right back into his arms there.
They're going quick.
2nd and 4. Handoff. Nope, fake. Grekin on the left side. Got open field in front of him. Good block there by Cooper Edwards. 1st down. Nice run there by QB1. Caleb Grekin. Looks like they're going to place it on the 25. 1st and 10. Hornets on the move. Edwards in the backfield. Kyler Edwards. And we have a short stack on the right there on the right side of the line. And they're going to throw to the left. That ball's tipped in the air by number 65.
Noah Gentry.
Noah Gentry was up there. We had a man open out there in the flat, but was able to get a hand on it. Bring up 2nd and 10. Ryer and they're looking to the right there. He's got Ryer in the end zone. He's got the step touchdown.
25 yard. Yeah, good pass. And we've been saying it all year long, to be honest with you, how Aspen, he can get behind the defense quick with them long legs. I mean, he looks like I think he's only about 6'3", 6'4", but he looks like he's about 6'7" when he's out there.
And he had a step. Every time they catch him on there, he's about a step or two ahead of all the defenders there. And the fact that he's so long and lanky, it's kind of deceiving his speed. It doesn't look like he's really flying, but he can move. He can move with that height that he's got.
And the PAT is good. Brings the score 7-0 with 9:40 left in the first quarter. Your Hornets on top.
What's the time on that? 9:40.
Yeah.
So after a turnover by the Hornets and then a turnover by the Crosbyton Chieftains, Sudan's able to capitalize on their turnover and put 7 points on the board. So good way to start district play here in Crosbyton, Texas. And we weren't having any problems carrying the ball, so we were like, ball carry the ball, like run play, and then all of a sudden we throw that pass to Ryer. And this is probably the last couple of games we've noticed the balance in the pass and the run game here for the Hornets.
Well, even when we fumbled, we had 2 good runs. They just put a helmet on the football. That's harder than you think to hold on to that thing when somebody hits it with their helmet. And but the defense came up good. So
Grekin with the kick. That ball's going to take a bounce. Number 10, Gary, and he's going to get hit immediately at about the 22-23-yard line. That was number 52?
62.
62.
It looked like Delgado as well.
62, Andrew Larson there. I don't even think he was able to take 2 steps before he got hit. Or is it 32?
No, I think it's this kid right here, 88.
88, that's
Jake Baker.
Jake Baker, that's right. That's the one we were asking who it was last time.
So Jake and Brian Delgado on that tackle.
So we got 3 to the left and 1 in the backfield. They're going to run to the right. That's going to be a toss to number 4. He'll get hit immediately.
That was Cooper Edwards. Looked like read that pretty good.
Gondina's with the ball carry. So we have number 7, Michael Garcia, junior quarterback, and then number 4, Nick Gondina's 5'5", 175", senior tailback.
Well, it was Boning. I want to get that right. Cooper Edwards is over here on the sideline. Boning is the one that read that the option. It was the option to the right.
So whenever they scored a touchdown, I was saying two to the right. It was Ryer and Boning. That's what I was trying to mention before the play got caught, that touchdown play. There's a quick outlet pass to Godinez on the left side. And, nice open field tackle by Ryer along with Larson there helping out.
That Godinez, he's only about 5'5", but he's like a little bowling ball. Look, I mean, he put his head down and tried to run over Aspen there.
8:33 left here in the first quarter. Your Hornets with an early score, 7-0. They scored at the 9:40 mark. 25-yard pass from Grecken to Ryer. 3rd and 12. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Back to throw. Garcia, and it's intercepted. Intercepted. Hayden Province at the 20. He'll get brought down at about the 21. Interception was made right past the 30-yard line.
That's another thing we've been talking about. He's been reading a few of those passes. He read that one perfect. Because in the past, he didn't intercept the last couple. He broke them up. But he's been reading it a little bit better. And, first game of district, he got him one.
We talked about how him and Carter kind of looked the same. He caught that interception, and I hesitated because I was looking for the armband on Carter, and you saw the number. So here we go, 1st and 10. We got two backs in the backfield. Fake to Edwards, Kyler Edwards, and Cal Carter takes the handoff for a short gain.
About yards.
So we've talked about Cal Carter, Kyle Edwards, and Matt Grecken, the three-headed monster in the backfield, along with that fullback Avila, I think is the full. Or no, Granados is the fullback. Grecken's going to follow Granados down the right side. Open field, runs over a defensive back, and he'll finally get brought down.
Got down to the 1. It looked like
so the ball
these referees didn't even run down to the. He could have crossed the goal line. They wouldn't have known. They were just walking.
Yeah. So the ball was on the 19.
Yeah, it's on the 1 now.
1st and goal on the 1. There's a handoff to Edwards. Wide open, getting into the end zone. Touchdown. Easy one there.
7-18. Well, 7-17, I guess. 1-yard touchdown run by Kyler Edwards.
And that was set up by, what was that, 18-yard run by Grecken before?
And the kick is up, and looks like it is good. So with 7:17 left in the first quarter, 14-0 Hornets. Good start to the district play.
Exactly. And, the rate they're scoring at right now, man.
Right. They might just run this clock while we're.
Yeah, that might be just the connection on the internet. Let me get off because sometimes I forget to turn mine off, and it takes up some bandwidth when I get off of mine. So here we go. Like I said, we're 7. We still got a little over 7 minutes here in the first quarter, and I try to keep a log of the scores here, and the rate we're going, we may have to do a page per quarter if they score at this rate.
And we've got 14 points off 2 turnovers. Yep. So that's another thing. The defense is playing good. It's not just the offense. The defense is turning into offense. We talk about that in basketball, how defense translates to offense, but they're doing it here tonight in football. So
I'll have to remember that. That first one was off of that fumble, and the second one off the interception. There's the kick back deep, and it's taken by number 3, I believe. That's Fura down the right side trying to find an open space. Breaks a tackle, stiff arm, and he'll get pushed out of bounds.
Looked like he got pushed out of bounds by Carter. I saw the black.
Did you? Okay. I was like,
I'm glad you said that. I didn't even notice the black.
Yeah, I had to figure it because the past couple of games I've been getting him and Hayden Province confused. I think I gave Hayden credit for an interception. It was Kyle Carter the other day. So we got 2 receivers to the left, 1 man in the backfield. Godinez with Garcia, the quarterback, hands it off to Godinez up the middle. Actually, that's number. Is that him?
Brought down by. Yeah, that was number 4.
Okay, that's Godinez.
Brought down by LV squared there.
LVV. Vargas Valdez. So a 1 yard short gain, so it'll be 2nd and 9. Ball on the 34-yard line in Crosbyton territory. So far it's been Godinez and Garcia kind of running the show for the Chieftains. Garcia to the right has an open man in the flat. That's number 20, and he's going to get brought down at about the 43, 44-yard line.
Good tackle by Ryer there. Held him up, and then Province and Avila came and cleaned it up. But they did get a first down.
Maya Marquez with the reception there, number 20. So still in Crosbyton territory. That's probably the most positive yardage that Crosbyton has had off a pass play. They've had a couple of good runs, but looks like Garcia may be trying to find his rhythm. There's Godinez, breaks out. He's going to be a handful to bring down.
Looks like Delgado, Avila. Who's that on that side? Is that Larson?
Mm-hmm.
With the black the black armband?
Yeah, that is Larson on that side.
Yeah, all 3 of those guys got up on that tackle.
Godinez seems like he's the type of back that the more you feed him the ball throughout the game, he can get stronger, so we need to keep an eye on him. Man in motion. That's Marquez. This time, option, pitched out. Nowhere to go for the running back. Great job by the Hornet defense.
I believe that was Boning again.
Yep, Boning sits there on the left side, outside linebacker, defensive end, however you want to call it. Actually, he's on the right side. He must have followed the ball on that one.
I think he flips.
Does he switch from one side to the other?
I haven't paid attention, to be honest with you, but I think he flips every once in a while.
Trips to the left for the Chieftains. 4:54 left here in the first quarter. Hornets up by 2 scores. There's Marquez again. Skirts a tackle. He'll get hit at about the 45, 46, and get brought down for a short gain off of that pass.
Good tackle there by Brian Delgado. Hit him first and then swarm of Hornets.
So that'll bring up 4th down. Carter already heading back to receive the punt. .4:15 and counting here in the first. And there's the punt. Carter running up under it. He's going to field it at about the 15-yard line. Oh, nice step for him here on the right side, and then puts his head down and runs over somebody. He'll get brought down at about the 34. He actually didn't get, but he just tripped up after he put his head down on that second tackler. So that'd be first and 10. They're going to place it at about the 33-yard line.
We got quite a few people here. I think we got more people here than Crosbyton.
You know, Sudan has always been known for the town. You know, the town follows the athletic programs really well, not just football, but in all sports. Grecken back to throw. Plenty of time. Got a man wide open. Caught by Carter at about the 46, 47-yard line. And that was a well-designed play. It seemed like everybody ran their right routes, and Grecken was able to find the man open. Carter was wide open.
Yeah, his first look was to Ryer. Ryer had double coverage on him, so he checked down to his second and third option over there.
You know, when you
Carter was coming out of the backfield.
Well, yeah, when you see plays like that and you kind of see everybody doing their job, I mean, that was a beautiful play right there, and that's a great pass by Grecken.
Looks like there's going to be a timeout, I'm sure, because I don't see any flags. I don't see.
Well, no, they're coming back out.
Oh.
Is the play clock going? Where is the play clock? I don't see it. It's there's 3:55 left. The clock is not running. I mean, he was tackling him out. Now they're running the clock, so I'm not really sure what happened there. But Sudan's ready to go here on their 1st and 10. Grecken on the right side, cuts upfield, crosses the 50, breaks a tackle, still on his feet at the 40. Midfield, he'll get brought down at about the 37-yard line. I'm not really sure if that play was designed to go that way.
Yeah. Well, he ran into whoever was back there. Was it Delgado?
I think
back
it was
there?
Delgado back there. But he was still able to get the first down, move the change in Crosbyton territory. Quick snap, Avila handoff on the left side, and he tried. Yeah, he had his arm. I saw the jersey go down. It's over his shoulder, under his shoulder pad.
I don't know about this crew.
Short gain by Avila. Be 2nd and 8. Ball on the 36. 14-0. Your Hornets up by 2 scores. In Crosbyton territory, 36-yard line. Kyler Edwards, there's a flag on the play. He's going to put his head down. He'll make his way to about the 30, but I think
the offsides on the defense. When they let the play run like that, it's usually offsides on the defense, unless it's an illegal formation. But usually in high school, you don't get that kind of complex, illegal formation type of. So now they're just asking, do you want it to be 2nd and 3 or 3rd and whatever it was?
They kind of look like Coach Corn wasn't really satisfied with the explanation. He threw his hands up like, well.
Well, I think it would have been 2nd and 3 or 3rd and 3, and he's probably telling them, well, what do you think I want to do? Obviously 2nd and 3.
There's a pitch to Cal Carter, and he's going to easily get the first down the right side. Good job moving the chains there. He came around the end, and then Greckin kind of shuffled it ahead of him. So 2:40 and counting. Hornets not in that big of a rush like they normally are. It's still a no huddle, but they're kind of taking their time getting the plays in. Avila in the backfield. They're going to fake it to Edwards. Greckin up the middle. Big hole. Great job by the offensive line.
It's going to be a near a first down or a first down. No. Looks like first down to me. I don't know.
They hadn't moved.
I know
the
we're in a
yet.
weird angle, but now they're moving.
Hurry! We're fixing to snap the ball. They're not even saying it. There's the snap. Edwards down the left side. He's got plenty of blockers in front of him, and he's still battling, trying to move the pile forward. A lot of chieftains around him, but Edwards got a lot of power.
Around the 5-yard line, it looks like that's where this guy's standing.
The chain guy just sat down right there. It's for
yeah, he's like, break time.
First and goal. I don't have to set the chain up. No, it's not first and goal. 2nd and 3, or is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we still got 3 more yards. Handoff. That's Delgado.
I think he got down to the 1, so it'll be first and goal from the 1. Oh, he said Edwards.
I think it was 25 that was the ball carrier. He didn't.
25's over here, so it was Edwards.
Okay, Edwards.
Well, the announcer said Edwards. That's why I was like.
So first and goal, ball on the 1. And that's Avila trying to battle his way for that 1-yard score, but he's going to get brought down by the Chieftain defensive line.
2nd and goal.
Clock is running. We're under a minute here in the first quarter. The score 14-0.
Uh-oh. Don't get the tuba in the way there, buddy. Like, get out of the way. No. We don't take a habit of yelling at kids. So.
High snap. Handoff. Easy touchdown.
That's going to be Avila. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. 1-yard touchdown run with 28 seconds left here for Avila. I believe that's his first touchdown of the season. We don't really keep up with that anymore.
The season stats?
Yeah, but I believe that's the first time he's been in the end zone. Greckin set the kick here. The PAT, and that one is no good. I think it went under the upright. But nonetheless, 20. Oh, is there a flag?
They're calling them back out there.
Yep, it's a flag on Crosbyton, so it's gonna be an offsides. So they're gonna get to kick it again. Sometimes you go on a penalty like that, you go half the distance to the goal line. So sometimes coaches say, "Let's go for 2," but in this case, Coach Corn, he's just gonna take the 1.
We'll get Grecken some reps here. Kick is up.
And this time it is good.
And Grecken got hit after the kick. He kind of ran into one of the defenders there. So with 28 seconds left, like Beeman said, the score 21-0. Hornets putting up 3 scores here in the first quarter. 2 of them off of turnovers. Excellent play by the defense, and leading to scores, and excellent play by the offense. So it's just been a well-balanced first quarter here for your Sudan Hornets in Crosbyton, Texas. I know I got stuff here. Oh, there it is.
So it looks like Crosbyton comes into this ball game 1-4 on the season. Losses to Vega, Memphis, Hamlin, and Olney, and then a 29-27 win against Plains. So
what was the score in that one?
29-27.
29-27. Yeah, that's the Plains is the team that we beat for homecoming,
right? And
that was pretty handy. Hornets won that pretty handily. So, like I said, these are the ones that count here, and definitely making a statement here against Crosbyton as we get ready to take on this district portion of our schedule. Lira back to deep to receive for the Chieftains, along with Aguilera. Grecken with the kick, gets that line drive, and it's going to take a bounce. Bobbled by Fira. Is it Fira or Lira?
Fira, it looks like.
Fira's going to take it down the right side again. He's going to get blasted at about the 14-yard line there on the right side of the field, home side.
Trying to see who that was. I think that was Carter. Yeah. Well, he's coming off the sideline, or off to the sideline.
Is it this one right here?
No, number 13.
Oh, number 13.
At least I think that's who it was. I was trying. You know what? We talk about this all the time, and I keep forgetting with dang binoculars.
Oh, I know. And I saw mine today. I have them sitting on one of my deals, and I didn't even think about it. So we're still in the first quarter here, 20 seconds. It's Crosbyton football. They're on the 13-yard line, so they're pinned back real deep. Handoff to...
Yeah, that's number 4.
Yeah, Godinez. He'll get brought down for a short gain. Clock will continue to run. That may be the last play of the first quarter.
Let me go over these sponsors. Yeah, they're not going to run another play. So sponsors for the 25-26 season: Sudan ISD, First United Bank of Sudan, Capital Farm Credit, Mule Team Laundromat, Bailey County Electric Co-op, King Ag Aviation, Johnny King, Montez Steel Building, Sawyer Construction, Larry Sawyer, Curtec LLC, Topros, Chad Nichols, 5-Star Tree Service, 5 Area Connect, Double B Farms, Brian Baker, Red Wagon Farms, and GWG Farms, Swift Lube and Oil Change, Lance Insurance, Seth Souder, United Country Real Estate, Immigrants Realty and Land, Vince Montes Cattle Exports, Cowart Enterprises, Sudan Education Foundation, Texas Producers Co-op, Justin Beller, Jalapenos, Sudan Medical Clinic, RJ's Shipping and Beyond, Jay's Coffee Shop, Twice the Ice Hornet Chill, Q&A Sugar Shack, and Chad King Farms.
Well, just to kind of recap that first quarter, we started off kind of on our left foot, if you're right-handed, I guess, but had a fumble early, but the defense came back and caused a fumble on their end, and we were able to capitalize on that fumble with a 25-yard touchdown run, or actually a 25-yard touchdown pass from Grecken to Aspen Ryer at the 9:40 mark. And then on the next series, interception by number 17, Hayden Province. That led to a 1-yard TD run by Kyler Edwards. That was set up by an 18-yard run by Grecken right up the middle on the keeper. And then, of course, just right now with 28 seconds, we had a 1-yard TD run by Avila. That gives us the score of 21-0 here at the end of the first quarter as we get ready for 2nd down and 8. Ball on the 15-yard line for the Chieftains. Garcia, the quarterback, and they're going to blow the whistle.
Now, they don't got no time on the clock.
Oh.
There we want to start this quarter at 0.
Yeah, let's just go to halftime.
One play, see what you can do.
Yeah, so 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Garcia and Godinez in the backfield. There's Godinez with the handoff, and he's going to get brought down quickly Maybe.
50.
That's Gabriel Lopez, 52.
Okay.
Is that? Oh, no. That's 59. That's Weston Cannon.
Cannon.
Weston Cannon. Love the jerseys. Numbers are can't see them from this far out.
And it's not like we're young or anything either.
Yeah, I can barely see the paper
and
in front of me.
You got glasses on.
Yeah, that's the bad thing about it. So clock running there, 2-yard gain on that one. Garcia back to throw, throws it out to the flat.
He throws.
Great job by the defense there.
He got hit as he threw. I'm not sure who that was.
Well, yeah, have Cannon and Lopez walking back from that area, so either one of those two were putting the pressure on him.
Nonetheless, brings up a 4th and 8 at their own 15-yard line. So, Cal Carter assuming that.
That'd be really brave if they didn't.
Yep.
There it is, high punt, right down the center of the field. Carter's going to take it at the 47. Immediately crosses midfield to the right. Stiff arm, still on his feet at about the 35, and he'll run out of bounds. Good field position for the Hornets to start their first series of the second quarter. 11:09 left. 21-0. Your Hornets up by 3 scores.
It's funny, we got these programs, and the one that we can't hardly read is the one, the people that we don't know.
Yeah, like ours is like real dark and clear, the print, and theirs is...
They ran out of ink.
Well, I think they tried to match, they're like a real light purple because they're purple, and you can't see the letters of that real light purple. Grekin fakes it to Kyler Edwards, flat out into the flat. That's Kyle Carter's got plenty of open space down the left side, untouched until about the 12. He'll finally get brought down.
There's a flag on the play over there. It's going to be offsides on Crosbyton. Like I said, one of those plays. If they just let it go,
yeah,
and they let the play go, then so we'll decline this penalty right here.
I wasn't really happy with the way they brought down Carter. It was one of those where they grab and then drop. What do they call it?
Well, that's where they call the horse collar, but they made the rule where you have to have your hand in there. So I guess it's really not. I mean, they're riding them, or I don't know how they.
Yeah, I know it's not legal, that kind of tackle, but that's what they did to Cal. He's off the field now. Edwards up the middle, big lane by the offensive line in for the easy touchdown.
9 yards.
9-yard scamper by Kyler Edwards.
So your Hornets here running on all cylinders here to begin this ball game.
Caleb Grekin, extra point attempt. It is good.
Let's see if they can see
It
that.
should be 28, right?
Yeah, so
And put the points up.
10:33, they're a little slow over here in Crosbyton. With 10:33 left to play before halftime. 28-0 is the score. Your Hornets on top. As I said, running on all cylinders right now. See, now they need to just keep the throttle on there until coach says, hey, slow down.
Yep.
Because a lot of times, nowadays they try to let off the throttle by themselves. But, you don't want a team, any team really, but, you don't want them to come back into, they're only a few scores and then they get the ball after halftime, that kind of stuff, when that's how you get them comebacks from 28 down and 35 down. And
So Aguilera and Fira back deep for the Crosbyton Chieftains. And then plus, we get another score or two in, then you'll see we'll get an opportunity for some of these younger players to get in there and get some district play experience. That kick is high and short on the left side. Is going to be picked up at about the 20-yard line, 22-yard line. That's Fira.
Nice
He's going to
tackle.
get dropped down
Hayden Providence.
for a loss from where he picked it. That's Dominic Aguilera was the ball carrier.
Yeah, it was a good open field tackle there by Hayden Providence.
So 1st and 10 at the 19. He picked the ball up at about the 22, so he lost yardage on that return.
I wouldn't be surprised if he starts, putting him in right now. Just, get him some play against some of these varsity, first teamers.
So far, just from it looks like we still have the starting defensive lineup in there, all the normal ones that we see. So we got trips to the right.
And they're going to call timeout. Crosbyton calls timeout with 10:26 left here before halftime.
All right, well, with that timeout, we're going to kind of go over some results here. Got some information from Coach Gutierrez. He is the cross-country coach for the Sudan Hornets and Nets. These are the district results. The ones that are highlighted in red are going to the regional qualifiers on the varsities. The varsity girls finished 4th. Oh, man. 4th as a team with, is it Annika? Annika Vanderpool.
Yeah.
She finished in 5th place with a time of 13:37. She's a regional qualifier. And then Aubrey Lopez, she finished in 8th with a time of 14:10, so she's a regional qualifier. So congratulations to those two young ladies on the varsity, going to be participating in regionals. We also have Leah Rose, 15:06, Calissa Harris, 15:33, and Danielle Castillo, 16:14 on the times as far as the varsity girls are concerned in cross country. So congratulations to those two young ladies. There's the snap off the timeout. Garcia throws it up, and it's incomplete. Had a man open, and it went through his hands. A little bit high, but it was a catchable pass.
He was kind of holding his hands up like, why'd you throw it to me?
You were open.
He was like,
You were open. We'll go over some more cross-country results as we have time. We also have an announcement about the Bogo Band this weekend as well, so we'll bring you that information.
And we got the schedule for the girls basketball today.
That's
as well.
right. That's right around the corner. So
November 1st, I believe, is their first scrimmage. So,
2nd and 10, ball on the 18, 10-15 and counting on the clock. Your Hornets up 28-0 here in the second quarter. Man in motion, that's Marquez. Low snap. Garcia rolling to the left, and he's going to throw it to Marquez. Caught, and he'll get pushed out of bounds at about the 42-yard line, 43-yard line. We'll see where they place it. So a short gain off that pass for the Chieftains. Oh, they're saying there's no way. The first down marker was. There is no way that was a first down.
We're in Crosbyton.
I mean, I know I'm at an angle, but not that crazy of an angle. Well, it's 1st and 10. I thought it was.
Crosbyton might be. We are over here by Rawls. Remember, Rawls they only needed to get 9.5 yards to get to first down. So.
They have it on the 43. I don't know. Anyways, Garcia rolling to the right. Maya gets hit. He caught it as he got hit for the completion in the Hornet territory here on the right side, and he'll get brought down. We'll see. I'm not even going to say where he got brought down.
He's like, well, that's definitely a first down.
38. So Maya Marquez seems to be the target here on this drive. We'll have to keep an eye on him. He wears number 20 for the Chieftains. Ball is on the 42-yard line. 1st and 10 in Hornet territory. I think this is the first time that they've crossed into Hornet territory this evening. Defense hasn't given much up for Sudan. Your Sudan defense hasn't given up much. Marquez in motion again. Garcia looking his way, and he's going to throw in, and he'll get hit right as the ball gets to him. That's not Marquez, but good job by the secondary.
Looks like Delgado. Is that what? I think so.
Is it Delgado? Or is that Montez? Montez usually plays that safety right there.
Well, he moved to corner, remember?
Did he? Okay.
Well,
maybe it is, though. It looks like a 5. Either way, pass incomplete, 2nd and 10.
He's coming this way. It's a 5.
Ball on the 42 still. Maya Marquez in motion again. Rolling to the left, looking for him. He's covered. Here comes the pressure. There's a flag on the play, and he's going to get hit hard running out of bounds.
It was a 5-yard loss anyway, but they're going to get a holding call here on Crosbyton.
That might have been, looked like Granados is the one that laid the hit on him going out of bounds.
So they're going to elect to accept the penalty, so it'll bring up 2nd and 20 instead of 3rd and about 13 or so. Just playing field position game here, kind of scoot them back, hopefully stop them, get better field position.
Here's Montez coming in.
Yeah, he's coming in now.
He does play that left corner here. So they've got trips here closest to your screen on the visitor side. He's looking that way, rolling to the right, trying to find somebody. Nobody there. He's going to tuck and run, crosses midfield, and he'll get pushed out of bounds at about the 43.
Look like Maximus Lopez and Avila.
Here we go. We're starting to see some guys come in.
Oh, that's LV squared.
Vargas Valdez coming in for Weston Cannon there on the D lines.
I didn't even pay attention who started, but he's always in the rotation somewhere.
Yeah, it's Valdez, Larson, Lopez, and Gabriel Lopez.
And that's because, we lost Salas,
Yeah, and there's somebody on the right side. He's not. Oh, yeah, that's Larson. He's got that brace on his left arm. Low snap, and he's going to get hit immediately. That's Maximus Lopez with the maximum impact right there on the quarterback. Made him pay for that low snap.
They're going to call a timeout here. 7:26 left before halftime.
So going back to the cross-country results on the varsity boys side, Samuel Bersueño and Miles Ledbetter participated as far as the varsity is concerned. Samuel Bersueño finished with a time of 1917. That was 6th place. Miles Ledbetter finished in 8th place with a time of 1922. They are also regional qualifiers. So Annika Vanderpool, Aubrey Lopez, Samuel Bersueño, and Miles Ledbetter will be competing in the regionals for cross country. It doesn't have a date of when and where, unless it's down here. But
I would have been sad if they told me I won again to go run more.
Oh, I qualified? Dang.
Like, you get to run more.
Real quick, on the JV girls side, Aslan Sines finished in 3rd place with 16:06. So good outing by the cross-country team at district. Garcia rolling to the left, and that
was
bobbled and caught. That's Maya Marquez. He's been the big target here. That'll bring up 4th and 16, so we'll see what. Well, that's a turnover now. That was a 4th down play. It'd be Sudan football. It'll be right on the 49-yard line in Sudan territory with 7:20 left here in the first half. The score 28-0. Your Hornets ahead in this district opener in Crosbyton, Texas. Beautiful night. It's not too hot, not too cold. Slight breeze. Well, I know you said you were hot, but that's because we were running around.
I'm hot when it's 32 degrees outside.
Brecken rolling to the right, then cuts up field, has open field, still on his feet at the 35. He's going to stop at about the 30. Tried to turn around.
That was Godinez. They grabbed him and just threw him down.
So good run there by QB1 Brecken from the 49 to the 31 in Crosbyton territory, already threatening to score. Your Sudan Hornets.
Is there a flag?
I'm not sure. It looks like they're coming back. Yeah, they are coming back. I don't even see.
I don't either.
Well,
I don't even see him. Well, they always face the home booth, so when he turns around, and I can't see what he's doing.
So that penalty will negate the run, and the ball will be pushed back.
Obviously, it was a holding penalty because it's a 10-yard penalty.
Yeah. At the 39, it'll be 2nd and 20. Cooper Edwards and Kincaid Boning here on the left side. Aspen Ryer on your far right. What are they doing now?
I don't know. Oh, maybe they said it wasn't from the line of scrimmage. It was more
So they will bring it up a little bit.
Because the holding penalty is from the spot of the foul, so if it happened downfield, sometimes
They'll place the ball on the 42. Here we go. We'll try first down again. Fake to Kyler Edwards. Now pressure. And Greckin breaks the tackle in the backfield. Still on his feet. Launches the ball up to about the 30. Caught by Kincaid Boning. Breaks the tackle. Still on his feet. Dragging a defender. He'll get brought down at about the 26. Excellent. That was an excellent catch here on the...
He did like a little tightrope there on the sideline and just caught it and then turned upfield.
Man, great job by Boning.
I hope you saw it, but I may have been a little... Sam said we're lagging. It may be me lagging. That's what
So great catch. We're back in Crosbyton territory. Ball on the 27, 1st and 10. Greckin tosses it out to the right. That's Kyler Edwards cutting upfield. Big hole. And he's going to gain speed and truck his way down to about the 15-yard line. Move the chains again.
Down to the 12.
So we can still get a first down. Greckin tosses it to Carter. Carter goes around the defender trying to get around to the corner, and he'll run out of bounds. He may have got back to the line of scrimmage. We'll see.
Well, they didn't change nothing. I guess he got back on scrimmage.
2nd and 10. High snap. Hands it off. Right up. No, he didn't. He kept it. And he's going to run into... Did he keep it? That's Greckin, right? So he faked me out on that.
12-yard touchdown run by Caleb Greckin with 6:14 left here in halftime, before halftime.
Right at the 6:14 mark.
Now Greckin gets to kick the PAT now. Kick is up and no good. Wide right. So the score stays 34-0 with 6:14 left before halftime. Your Hornets on top of the Crosbyton Chieftains. Doing a real good job on both sides of the ball.
Oh, yeah. It's been a great, well-balanced ball game by the Hornets here. And you can tell everybody's kind of, you get that bye week, allow your body to rest. You rest mentally. You get a little bit of a break. And these guys look like they're playing with clear heads, and they don't seem like they're don't have any ailments. You don't see a lot of limping around out there. Like they're fresh. It's a good way. That's a good idea to place that bye week right before district play. These guys are ready to play, they're ready to roll. 6:14. Fira and Aguilera back deep for the Chieftains. And then now they have a third guy, that number 5, Jonathan Sanchez. So they got 3 returners back for the Chieftains. That's Sanchez. He's 5'3", 145-pound halfback. He's a freshman, and they're going to kick it out to the left side. He won't get it. This is Fura, and he breaks the tackle. He's got open field in front of him, crosses midfield at the 50, and he'll finally get brought down. A little bit past.
Oh, they're going to throw a flag.
Are they? It's called a late hit.
I guess.
It'll be about the 38, 37-yard line. He'll get pushed out of bounds, and there's some laundry on the field. We'll see what it is.
Yeah, when they're close to the sideline like that, you just got to push them out. You never know. Well, see, it's I don't even know what that. He said like this. I don't know what that is.
He's like, I'm gonna signal behind my back so you don't know what it is.
I know what that is. It's a sideline infraction.
Ah.
So no, really penalty. I think you get a warning.
I see.
And then the next.
So
time,
is that on us or is that on them?
No, on them.
On them. So 1st and 10 on the 41. Low snap again. This time the pass is caught by number 3. He has nowhere to go, and he gets hit by
Boney lowered his shoulder.
Yeah, gosh almighty, slow to get up. That's number 3.
Yeah, now he's hurt.
Sean Fira.
He may have got his wind knocked out.
Man, that was a hit. And actually, I was right before that hit, two Hornets collided, so he was in the line of fire of several Sudan Hornets that were after him. But, yeah, he did take a shot. So we're going to kind of be quiet while they tend to him. Well, no, he's already popping up on his feet, so he's trotting off the field. Big hit. It looks like he's holding his right side.
Well, the only district game that they have right now going on is the Health Center over Rawls, 22-0. 7 minutes left before halftime.
Second and 9, ball on the 40. So, that pass play just went for 1 yard. And there's, pass intended.
Number 10.
Yeah, Aguilera. And he looked like, he had some field, but he was trying to run before he secured the ball.
Yeah, he looked at the quarterback and told him that's my fault.
That'll bring up 3rd and 9. 5:36 on the clock. Your Hornets up 34-0. Here in the first half of this district ball game in Crosbyton, Texas. So we have 2 on each side, pro set, I guess. Not really pro set, a spread. 2 receivers on each side. Rolling to the left, that's Garcia trying to find somebody. Doesn't really have anybody. Here comes Weston Cannon with the pressure. He's going to tuck it and run, and he'll gain some yardage. He probably gained the first down on that scamper there, but Weston was hot on his heels. So that was great coverage by the secondary. He just, lost track of the quarterback, was able to get that first down. Ball on the 22-yard line. Same formation. This time rolling to the right, looking to throw left. Second read, and it's going to be incomplete. Pass short.
Hayden Province there.
On the coverage. So that was an incomplete pass, but the clock is still running.
Yeah,
there it is. It stopped at 7.
They're like, it's 34-0.
Let it run for a little bit.
They're trying to get home just like we are, I guess.
Well, we didn't come across a Wendy's on the way up here, where we did find a Chick-fil-A, so. Man in motion there. Snapped. Pitch to, ball. That's a live ball. And Sudan's going to land on it. That should be turnover.
Well, he just didn't even attempt to go for it. I wonder if he thought it was a forward pass.
I don't know, but he just stopped running, and Sudan jumped on the ball. That's probably the furthest that they've been able to get offensively on a drive, and for him to not, make the effort to jump back on that.
Yeah, I mean, whether it is a forward pass or not, just jump on it. I mean,
you better be safe than sorry.
Because he just sat there and looked at it, and about 5 Hornets dove for it, and he was just standing there. But
so 1st and 10, 5:02 left here in the first half, and Hornets have a long ways to go. It'd be a good drive for them to get some plays worked out here. Fakes to the left. He's going to tuck it and run. Has open field. Breaks the tackle. Still on his feet at the 45 to 50, and he'll get brought down just across midfield. Caleb Grecken with the scamper. Took the snap, faked to the left, and then tucked it and ran. So big gain there. 1st and 10, ball on the 47. So we are immediately in Crosbyton territory off of that turnover. And there's that 3-headed monster formation. That's what I'm going to call it. There's a fake handoff. Oh, nice that was pretty neat. They faked it to the back, and then he forward. He threw it forward to Granados. Yeah, that looks like that might be a play that would work. There was a Crosbyton Chieftain there that was able to read that. Granados was the. I guess would that be? He'd be a receiver, right? As a forward pass. Granados playing that fullback position. There's a handoff to Edwards. He's got plenty of blocking on the left side in front of him, and he won't get touched till he gets to about the 35-yard line. He'll put his head down and lay a lick on the tackler. That'll move the chains. 1st and 10, ball on the 34-yard line. Just under 4 minutes left here in the first half. Same formation. Greckin, quick pass on the left side, in and out of the hands of Cooper Edwards. Pass incomplete. Clock will stop at 3:43. Delgado and Edwards in the backfield with Granados at the fullback position. Greckin takes a snap, hands it off to Delgado down the right side, breaks the tackle, still on his feet, and he'll get brought down at about the 22-yard line. And just so you know, 25 is Brian Delgado. I know we have 2 Delgados that play, so.
Well, I don't even see Christian on the sideline.
Brian's the one that's in the backfield. He'll take the handoff again. And he'll surge his way forward. No, that was Kyle Edwards, I think, that with the carry on that one.
Yeah.
Yep. Kyle Edwards with the short gain. 2nd and 7. Ball on the 21. Just under 3 minutes now, 3:55. Your Hornets up big here, 34-0. District play, Crosbyton, Texas. Oh, I hit the disc. There's a handoff to Edwards again. Oh, stiff arm the defender down. He'll another short gain will bring up 3rd and about 4. It's not 3rd and 7. There's no way that's 7 yards.
They're a little slow. 3rd and 3. They changed.
3rd and 3.
They got to count one.
High snap. Handoff to Delgado up the middle. Spin move and almost broke it.
It looked like he landed on him.
Yeah.
Back up.
Yeah.
Oh, 2-minute timeout.
Freaking 2-minute warning.
They call it. They don't call it 2-minute warning in the high school and in college. They call it the 2-minute timeout.
2-minute timeout. Well, I just think I understand the NFL level. There's TV.
They got to change it up.
There's TV involved. 2-minute warning. Let's go to commercial. But we don't need no 2-minute timeout in high school.
We need to make some commercials, I guess.
All right, so in the 2-minute timeout, let's go over this. The JV girls, we talked about Aslan Sines, finished 3rd place, so congratulations to her. Junior high bunch, they placed 3rd as a team, the junior high girls. They don't have regional qualifiers, but they have what they call a Junior High Texas Panhandle Championship, and that's going to be at Canyon High School tomorrow. And we had 2 students in 10th place, Kendall Province, finished with a time of 13:39. She's a qualifier for that. And then congratulations, Rose Hernandez. She had a time of 14:11. She was the district champion. She finished 1st. So great job by those 2 young ladies. Like I said, they'll be running tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. at Canyon High School for this Junior High Texas Panhandle Championship. That's pretty neat that they kind of put that together.
Yeah, because when I was in school, you just ran and then you didn't do nothing afterwards.
You're like, congratulations.
It's like, yeah, good job. Even if you won district, you didn't.
Yeah, you didn't get to go any further. So off the 2-minute timeout, there's a handoff to Edwards. Breaks a tackle, breaks a second tackle, and he's going to roll into the end zone for a touchdown.
11-yard touchdown scamper.
That was Kyler, right?
Yeah, that was Edwards. Kyler Edwards, minute 52 before halftime. Score 40-0 with the PAT yet to be kicked.
And kick is up and good. So that'll put us at 41-0 here in the first half. Got another half to go. Great job by your Sudan Hornets, like Bima said, clicking on all cylinders on both offense and defense. So real quick, we'll kind of go over here. Ava Vanderpool finished 13th. Cameron Sawyer finished 17th. Lindley Brashear finished 20th. Briella Williams, I guess that's how you say her name, Briella Williams, 21st. Lee Helton, 32nd. Amaya Gocher finished 34th. And Tegan Sierra finished 42nd. Junior high boys, Kyson Edwards finished in 10th place. He had a time of 13:33. And then we had Riker King at 28th and Hudson Helton 33rd. So congratulations to those high school, or those junior high cross-country runners, and especially Kendall Province and district champ Rose Hernandez. They'll be participating in that championship. So thank you, Coach Gutierrez, for getting us that information. If there's any information that you want us to announce, I mean, we are a forum for the Sudan community, for the Sudan schools. Just give us a shout. Let us know, hey, could you announce this? We got this going on. Any kind of accolades going on, not only with sports, but with academics. Let us know. We like to honor our students, our young athletes, and our young scholars here at Sudan on SHS broadcast. There's the kick by Grekin. That ball is bobbled out of bounds, so no return for the Chieftains.
And no flag because he touched it.
So we still got, I don't see any different guys, and I think like we still got the starters in there.
Well, coming off of a bye week, you kind of want to get your starters.
Give them some reps. Yeah. Get them back into the flow.
You would hate to play them one quarter or something and then, just be basically have 2 weeks off almost.
1st and 10 on the 19, a little less than 2 minutes, and running back gets hit immediately by Weston Cannon, and I believe that's Gabriel Lopez again.
Nope,
that's Larson.
Yeah.
Larson. That is Weston, right? That's 59 right there.
Yeah, Kenny.
He not only did he bring him down, but he just kind of put a little weight on him, let him know that, hey, I'm the guy that tackled you. Weston Cannon, I definitely don't want him tackling me.
Oh, he's a light 235.
And there's a handoff again. Another quick tackle. I believe that was off the end there. Was that the linebacker that popped up in there?
Yeah, that was.
Who is that? No, that was Gabriel Lopez. Yeah, where he came off the end there. That was.
So they call a timeout?
He was in there right off the handoff and made that tackle. Great job.
I think Crosbyton just called timeout. So
49 seconds here left in the first half, and I think it might be an injury time. That number 52, they're trying to.
Oh, maybe
they're kind of helping him off the field there. So some games around the area that we've got kind of highlighted here. It's a halftime score. Ropes up 14-0 over Tahoka. Second quarter score. There's 44 seconds left to halftime. Spring Lake Earth, the Wolverines up 40-13 over the Hart Longhorns. So good start to their district play if that's a district game. Lubbock Roosevelt 21, Milshu 21. That's with about 3:20 left in the second quarter. Fall Roll 14, Bovina 6. That was a second quarter score as well. So just kind of giving you some scores from around the area. There's the snap. Pass. Oh, in and out of the hands. Incomplete. That pass was intended for Cameron Jones.
So the clock stops with 30 seconds. Brings up a 4th and 10. So punt situation.
Cal Carter back deep, right at about the 50-yard line. I feel like It's an exciting game. A lot to talk about. A lot of scores. Clock is running. There's the punt. He's going to call for a fair catch at about the 45-yard line. So it'll be 25 seconds. Curious to see if we'll run a play or if we'll just kind of settle in for halftime here.
Well, they're a victory formation at halftime.
Yeah. So they placed it on the 45. It says the 44 up there, but it's on the 45.
I changed it to 45. I'll tell you, they got to count. Yeah, victory formation here. The Hornets version of the victory formation.
And that should do it here for the first half of the ball game. So going in, if you're just now joining us, hopefully you've been listening to us. The score is 41-0. Hornets in complete control of the first half of this district ball game here in Crosbyton, Texas.
Go with the sponsors real quick, and then you can talk about whatever we need to talk about. Sudan ISD, First United Bank of Sudan, Capital Farm Credit, Mule Team Laundromat, Bailey County Electric Co-op, King Ag Aviation, Johnny King, Montez Steel Buildings, Sawyer Construction and Larry Sawyer, Curtec LLC, Topros, Chad Nichols, 5-Star Tree Service, 5 Area Connect, Double B Farms, Brian Baker, Red Wagon Farms, and GWG Farms, Swift Lube and Oil Change, Lance Insurance, Seth Souter, United Country Real Estate, Edwards Realty and Land, Vince Montez Cattle Exports, Cowart Enterprises, Sudan Education Foundation, Texas Producers Co-op, Justin Beller, Jalapenos, Sudan Medical Clinic, RJ Shipping and Beyond, Jay's Coffee Shop, Twice the Ice Hornet Chill, Q&A Sugar Shack, and Chad King Farms.
All right, as we get ready for halftime here, like I said, your Hornets up 41-0 at halftime. And right before the bands perform, we're going to talk about your Sudan Bowl Gold Band. They will be participating tomorrow in the Westerner Marching Festival at Lowry Field in Lubbock. What is that Lowry Field called? Plains? Is it Plains?
Yeah, Plains Capital Bank?
Plains Capital Bank Stadium, but everybody that's been here for however long it's known as Lowry Field. At 3:30, like I said, tomorrow, October the 11th. So if you want to watch the Sudan Bowl Gold Band, of course they are fixing to perform here, but on the away games, unless they perform this way because of the festival, but normally they will perform to the home side. So if you want to see them perform tomorrow, that's in preparation for the following Saturday, where they will be at Lowry Field again for UIL. But we'll talk about that next week, probably at the next district ball game. But for sure, tomorrow at 3:30 at Lowry Field, the Westerner Marching Festival, your Sudan Bowl Gold Band will be performing. Well, we got a missed call from. Did you get something or what?
No.
Okay. I thought you got something. Well, Joe Kai is in Abilene, I believe. And they were going to a presentation of the conference championship rings, wherever Grayson, the Grayson's basketball team, they were going to get presented. I guess they were conference champions last year, and they're doing the ring ceremony today. So congratulations to Grayson Schultz, former net. We saw her play several years throughout the basketball program. She was a 4-year varsity starter, so she's continuing her basketball career at the next level.
Oh.
What is this for? Is this for this week?
The 24th. That'll be a home game, I'm sure.
So
just write it down somewhere.
Okay. Yep. Okay.
And then we'll talk to Sam about, I don't know. I was trying to see. Oh.
All right. Well, we're gonna pause here. Like I said, Joe Kai's not. He's having some. he's celebrating some family stuff today, this evening, so he's not with us. So he's the one that usually lines us out with an interview. He's our interviewer guy. So
Next week, y'all are gonna have to figure out who's gonna run the camera
yeah, Pima,
because I got work.
yeah, Pima won't be able to make it. So we'll be in Lockney, which is that even further than Crosbyton?
Probably.
I don't know. Lockney and Crosbyton are long trips. So, but yeah, Pima will not be here next week for the Lockney game. So we'll have to figure out how we can survive without him. You know, Beeman does the camera, but he also helps set up most of the equipment. All I do is plug everything in, but as far as the sound's concerned, he's the one that hooks up all the mics and the. So that's kind of a challenge for me when that task is thrust upon on me. So, but we're gonna step away here. You'll see the bands performing here. We'll take a short break and we'll be back for the second half of this district ball game live here in Crosbyton, Texas. The score 41-0. So stick with us and join us for the second half. All right. We're back, and I know said we're going to wait till the second half, but I just got off the phone with Jokai, and he said, why don't you interview me? I said, well, we'll interview you. So I'm going to holler at him, and we'll talk to Jokai. He's on his way to Abilene. So let me see if we can get in contact with him and get with us. He's got some stuff he'd like to say. And plus, I'd like for him to talk a little bit about what's going on in his world today. Hey, Jokai, this is Tim. We're live on the broadcast, and I just told everybody that you called and said, you should call and interview me. I said, perfect, we can do that. Jokai, can you do me a favor? Can you turn down your radio? Because I'm getting a feedback. I'm getting a delayed. I can hear us on your radio. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Hello, Penny.
Hello?
Can you hear us? Hello?
Can you hear?
I can hear you not through the. I don't know if it's coming in through here now.
Hello?
Hello?
Maybe these don't work.
Here, hook up this one and we'll try this.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you now, Timmy.
Okay, there we go. All right.
Now you go ahead and turn yours off.
Okay. Okay, so we got Joe Carr on the phone here. We're going to talk about.
You go ahead and turn it off. You go ahead and disconnect yours. Y'all go ahead and disconnect so I can. Hang on just a sec, Timmy.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear us?
Can you hear us?
It's there. Here, let me try calling you back. Sorry.
Okay, all right. I think we were getting like from his radio because they were listening to us.
Maybe, I don't know.
It was like I could hear myself and I could hear him.
I hope he don't call you. He calls me.
Hello. Hey, can you hear us? Jokai? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello, Timmy?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hello?
Hello?
Well, I don't know what's going on. Last time I unplugged it and then I plugged it back in.
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear
It's
us?
cutting in and out. I don't know what's going on here.
Well, if you can hear us, we can hear you
Yeah, so,
loud and clear.
Yeah,
so
you're
just go
coming
ahead
through. If we told him.
Hello?
Yeah, he's not. Jokai. Okay, if you can hear us, just go ahead and talk what you were going to say. We already kind of told everybody what was going on.
Listen, the ball game tonight, the guys are really doing really well. I mean, seems like they're hitting on all cylinders. But today at the pep rally, we were talking about. They asked me to do the speech at the pep rally, and I just encouraged them this week to. Well, I asked them. I said, "What's your record?" And they said 4-1. I said, "No, that's not right. It's 0-0. We're starting a new this is district season, and you have a chance to go undefeated. And we haven't done that in a long time. We hadn't had the district championship outright in several years, and so I encouraged them that be the goal for this year. And I said, also you're 4-1 in your pre-district season. If you take care of business, go undefeated, be district champs, you may get the opportunity to avenge that one loss somewhere down the road in the playoffs. So, it was a neat time, and they had a sign up that said, "You can't hide Hornet pride." And we talked about the kids that made it to regionals. I know y'all announced that earlier, and and talked about the band. And it's just, I know y'all also talked about how the community just supports the kids. So yeah, they're the ones out on the field, but they're representing all of us, and it's a group effort. We all got to be behind them, and this is a special group. And there's going to be some neat things that happen this year that we need to really step up and support them in that. So anyway, that's it's kind of some things we talked about today, and I heard Timmy saying that we were on our way to Abilene, and Grayson's getting her conference championship ring tomorrow. I tried to get her to see if we could connect her on here too, but we're having trouble, so I didn't do it. But it was a neat thing for her, and they got to go to they made it to Sweet 16 in the NCAA tournament, so
This call is
special
being recorded.
Special weekend for all of them. They are getting to
This
get
call
back
is no
together
longer being
since the
recorded.
season is over. So be a special weekend for them, and and that we talk about the Hornet, Hornet pride. You can't hide that pride. It doesn't end when you leave Sudan. She's carrying it on there at McMurray, and that's something that you can carry on the rest of your life. So it's, again, I say it all the time, Sudan's a special place, and that pride, what we have in our sports, and really anything that we do, it's special. And our guys tonight are showing that there's something worth being proud of. So anyway, I just listened to you on the way to Abilene. Looking forward to having a good weekend up there, but miss being with you guys. The Hornets are carrying through, and get that first, keep going like this in the second half, get that first W, and take that first step to having that undefeated district season. So, and we'll find somebody to run the camera next week. I'll be back in place, and we'll find somebody to run the camera since Pee-wee's not going to be there. So, anyway, we'll talk to you guys. Later on. Keep up the good work.
All right. Thank you, Joe Kai. We couldn't directly talk to him, but we were able to finally get him on the phone, and we had a lot of good things to say. I definitely wanted him to bring up what he was going, with Grayson, what she's got going on this afternoon. We're really proud of her. It's good to see, to hear about former, athletes from Sudan that go on. Not only just athletes, any kind of anybody that comes from the Sudan Independent School District that goes out and does something big, and it's always worth mentioning. So Joe Kai did an excellent job. I wasn't at the pep rally, but it seemed like he had a lot to say, and he made a lot of sense. And these guys, they can carry his words with him, and they've been carrying that on the field today with a big lead here, 41-0 here in Crosbyton. So thank you, Joe Kai, for calling in, kind of helping us fill in the halftime time here, as both bands have just been completed. Both bands have just performed. So we've got the Hornets under the tunnel, getting ready to come out for the second half of this ball game, as we get ready to conclude and finish off these chieftains here in the second half.
We always like to say it's a good day to be a Hornet. It's a good day to be a running Hornet, or an academic Hornet.
Yep.
It's a good thing to be a lifelong Hornet.
Oh yeah.
That's I graduated from Sudan. All your kids graduated from Sudan. Your wife graduated from Sudan. So it's always fun to do these kind of things. And we miss Joe Kai. Hopefully he'll be back, and of course we're gonna switch. I'm gonna be gone. He's gonna be back. So y'all be careful going to Abilene, and tell Grayson we said hi.
Yep. So here we go. Hornets are back out on the field. Crosbyton making their way out. They will receive, correct?
Yeah, Crosbyton.
Will
because we won the toss, I guess, and we received. Unless they deferred, I'm not real sure. But anyway, either way, they're gonna get the ball.
All right, we'd like to announce our cheerleaders that are down here as they play the fight song here. We have Emery Humphreys, Cardi Grecken, Danny Mitchell, Mason Province, Alyssa Montez, Piper Poole, Scarlett Poole, Kendall Wilson, and Brooklyn Swart, the mascot. These young ladies traveling every Friday, or even at home on Friday nights, cheering on the Hornets.
And their sponsor.
Kami Grecken.
Grecken.
Yep. So doing a great job
And I'm
with
pretty
these young
sure,
ladies.
not Caleb, Matt Grecken I'm pretty sure he's the bus driver. Or
Oh yeah, I'm sure he does a lot of the. I'm sure Matt is in charge of all the go-to stuff. Go do this and go do that.
Yeah,
and go
the
do this
go-to.
and go get this.
Yeah,
Yeah, we know how it is.
he's the driver of the Sudan High School cheerleaders.
Yep. So here we go, opening kickoff of the second half, and that ball is bobbled at about. He'll pick it up at up to 12. And he's going to try and do what he can, but there's Hornets all around him. He'll get brought down, and not too bad of a return. It looks like they'll place it at about the 24, and Hornet defense.
So it looks like we got a few new players in there. We got I see Dylan Province going in. Is that Max? Yeah, Dylan's going to be playing this linebacker on this side, it looks like. And
it looks like he might be. I think everybody else is normal defensive
Gabriel Lopez
starters.
He was still over here at halftime.
So here we go, 1st and 10, ball on the 25-yard line, handoff, and that's going to be. Oh, I can't remember. We just went through halftime. Godinez, my goodness, we just went through halftime, and nice
down by Montez. Sorry.
Yep, big hole there on the right side. Big gain. Did not get the first down. 2nd and 2. Zach Montez with the stop. Same formation. They got a little bunch on the right side, right next to the offensive line. Now we got a receiver in motion. Back to throw Garcia. He's got immediate pressure, and he ain't got nowhere to go, and he's just going to throw it out of bounds.
Back to the line of scrimmage.
Yep.
Hello.
There's no flag out there. Maximus Lopez with the pressure. I wonder.
Well, because you have to get it to the line of scrimmage, and he just threw it out of bounds.
Very delayed flag.
Everybody likes that. Do you remember, what was it called, Varsity Blues? What? They just waved off the flag. Varsity Blues, you remember where he drops back to pass and he throws it straight across and hits that guy? And that's actually illegal. You can't do that. You got to get it at least past the line of scrimmage when you throw it out of bounds. But they just picked up the flag, so I don't know.
3rd and 2. Clock is running just under 10 minutes here in the third quarter. Just opening drive here for the Chieftains. And
nice.
Godinez is going to get dropped immediately off the handoff. No gain on that play. It'll bring up 4th down.
That was Dylan Province with the first contact there in the backfield.
Vargas Valdez in for Weston Cannon. LVV.
Elvisburg. So they may actually go for it here, 4th and 4.
So they got a spread formation, 2 receivers on this side, and 1 lone back.
Nope,
and no, they're going to punt it. Nobody back to receive that one. They're going to let it roll. It'll be Sudan football. They'll be their opening drive. Their opening drive of the second half. And curious to see.
32.
Curious to see who we're going to see out there to start the second half for the Hornets. Province is in the huddle. We'll see if he's going to be taking the snaps. Trying to see if I can find Caleb.
Well, Caleb usually goes to a receiver when he's not the quarterback. Number 12 is also out there. Who's number 12? That's the first time I've seen him.
Samuel Bersueño.
Oh, nice. He's the cross-country man.
1st and 10, and it looks like Province is back there, and he will hand off, and they're going to blow the play dead. That was Avila that was going to take the handoff. So they'll step it back a few steps.
I don't even see Caleb.
So Bersueño
he's over here with the headset on.
Coach Grecken.
No.
So 1st and 15, they'll push the ball back to the 27-yard line. I believe this is Bersueño here on the near side, split out.
No, I think he came out.
Oh, did he? Okay.
I don't know who that is, but
So I think we have Avila and Hayden Ruiz, and I think that's Ruiz that just got the handoff, and he'll have a short gain, maybe get back to the original, maybe a 4-yard. That'll put us at 2nd and 11.
What number is that?
32?
No. Right here, number 6. Is it?
Oh, it is number 6.
Oh, yeah, Miles Ledbetter. The 2 cross-country guys, Samuel Bursinho, Miles Ledbetter. And now they're gonna.
Yeah, they're
swapping in and out.
Ledbetter, 5'8", 135-pound receiver, defensive back, and Bursueño, 5'6", 135 receiver, defensive back. Both sophomores. Province in the backfield takes the snap, hands it off to Ruiz down the right side. Has got plenty of blockers in front of him. And he'll run into contact at about the 35.
Hey, where's the flag?
Yeah, that was some extracurricular on the far side there.
It's the same thing.
So nice carry. Bring up 3rd and 6, maybe 3rd and 7. I thought he pushed down on 35. They put it on the 34. So 3rd and 7.
Well, they still got the 30 on there.
Well, last week I wanted to. We weren't going to pass, but I wanted to see Hayden put it in the air.
Well, it's early in the 3rd. I mean, we might pass, I guess.
6 minutes and counting here in the 3rd quarter. 3rd and 7 ball on the 30. It's not on the 30. It's on the 34. Province takes a snap. He'll drop back, rolling to the left. He's got a man open, and it's caught. And that's going to be Bursueño, I believe, with the catch. Correct? No, number 10. Who's number 10? Will Armstrong with the catch.
6'3", 165.
They got him listed as a tight end, so he did kind of come out of that little tight end, out in the flat there and catch that pass. So first down, move the chains. Hayden Province first completion of the ball game to Will Armstrong.
Because the JV did have a game yesterday.
Yeah,
right?
they did.
So,
they did.
And they used to do that when I was in high school. We had a varsity, and then after district, they moved up some people, that would help you with district or whatever. And so maybe that's where these guys come from, because this is the first time I've been seeing them.
Mm-hmm. 1st and 10, ball on the 43, still in Hornet territory. Province in the backfield, takes the snap, hands it off. That's going to be Avila, bounces it out to the right. Big hole by the offensive line, crosses midfield, still on his feet, 40-yard line, and about the 35, he'll get pushed out of bounds. And, yeah, they pushed him out onto the track.
Right.
He's still down.
But no flag.
He's on the track. That's how far out he was when they pushed him down. So, hopefully.
We used to play teams, and we'd be up by 40, 50 points, and I'd be like, tell the referees, hey, man, they're holding. Look at the scoreboard. Well, I don't care.
It's still, yes.
You get hurt, doing something like that.
So hopefully it's nothing too crazy. They're tending to him on the opposite of five. Like I said, he is literally on the track.
Yeah, and it's a good 10 feet or so, or at least on this side it is. I don't know. It should be about the same.
Well, he's up, so it's a good sign of walking on.
He just got his air wind.
Maybe that could be it, but
like I said, you just don't want to get anybody hurt no matter what, but especially a blowout like this. And like I said, they got to throw the flag, do something.
Well, going back to that play, he got that handoff, and he's going down the right side. And when you see 3 Hornets, leading the way, he had some excellent. That was a great play. Avila was able to get some big yardage there into Crosbyton territory. 1st and 10, ball on the 28. Ledbetter coming in. Bursueño coming out. .415, score 41-0. Hornets put up 41 in the first half. No score yet here, and there's another flag on the play before the snap. False start.
Well, the clock's running at least.
I see Angel Martinez on crutches. I believe it was the weekend before last. It was homecoming weekend,
Yeah.
or homecoming, the week of homecoming Friday. He had surgery on his ACL, so he's out for the remainder of the season. There's a handoff. And broke a tackle still on his feet. He'll finally get brought down. I'm not sure who was back there because there was Avila a while ago that was back there, and that didn't look like Ruiz. Let's see who the ball carrier was. 30. What number is that? That is Ruiz. Maybe that was Ruiz, the ball carrier.
Yeah, he's the only 30. 32.
Yeah, so the clock is just running. We're under 3 minutes already, and the third quarter just started. So Sudan in no hurry to take the snap. Finally, the offensive line gets set. Province QB 3 in the backfield. He'll toss it out, and that's going to be. Is that? That's who ran the ball a while ago. I don't think that's Ruiz. That's Delgado. He took Avila's spot there behind Province. So nice run there. Bring up 3rd and 9 after the penalty. Pushed us back a little bit, so we've got 9 yards to go to get a first down. Let's go to the air again. Let's see if we can get some completions with this second group. There's the snap, and Province is going to tuck it and run, and he'll get brought down at about the 21-yard line, short of the first down.
But about 4th and 3, maybe 4th and 4. On the what were they on? The 22-yard line?
Yes.
Oh, I'd try a field goal right here. Get him some practice. From here, it would be about a 39-yard field goal.
Aspen Ryer got the headset on, too.
Well, they're just trying to be nosy.
So 4th down here. We'll see if we go to there. We do. Nope, he's going to fake it and run it. He's got plenty of space. Still on his feet. Breaks 2 tackles. He'll get brought down. That should move the chains.
Yeah.
Nice run by Province.
Yeah, I don't think any of the coaches have the headsets on. Maybe the kids are calling the plays.
1st and 10. They'll place the ball at the 15-yard line.
You know, they're not holding up the sides anymore. They're running it in and out.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to waste clock.
So, yeah, we're under a minute already. My gosh. We're going to get to
I think even when they went out of bounds, they just said,
keep it running. High snap. Recovered. Ruiz will get tackled in the backfield. No gain.
got to block, guys.
Brought down by number 55, Ryan Salas. Not same Salas as our Salas, I don't think.
See, those are the guys that were missing, Joaquin and Julian. They would probably be, rotating in and out as well on the defensive line. Looks like we're going to go to the other side. We'll go over the sponsors real quick. Sudan ISD, First United Bank of Sudan, Capital Farm Credit, Mule Team Laundromat, Bailey County Electric Co-op, King Ag Aviation, Johnny King, Montez Steel Buildings, Sawyer Construction, Larry Sawyer, Curtec LLC, Tow Pros, Chad Nichols, 5-Star Tree Service, 5 Area Connect, Double B Farms, Brian Baker, Red Wagon Farms, and GWG Farms, Swift Lube and Oil Change, Lance Insurance, Seth Souter, United Country Real Estate, M. Edwards Realty and Land, Vince Montez Cattle Exports, Coward Enterprises, Sudan Education Foundation, Texas Producers Co-op, Justin Beller, Jalapenos, Sudan Medical Clinic, RJ Shipping and Beyond, Jay's Coffee Shop, Twice the Ice Hornet Chill, Q&A Sugar Shack, Chad King Farms, and J&M Snack Shack.
All right, so speaking about former Sudan ISD students, I I heard about this earlier. Joe Kai just sent a reminder. Addison Boning has been selected as one of the top 5 candidates for Texas Tech homecoming.
I did see that
queen.
on Facebook.
Congratulations to her. In a post that she posted earlier, I believe it was today, says, "I love West Texas and I love this university. Texas Tech has had such a lasting impact on my life and has shaped me into what I am today. It will truly be an honor of a lifetime to be able to represent our Red Raider family." So congratulations, Addison Boning, former net cheerleader, basketball player, track player, several things. And that pass is bobbled and incomplete.
I think that was intended for Briseño.
So here we are, fourth quarter. Third quarter just flew by. I think the halftime.
See, that was an incomplete pass, and they're just running.
Yeah, I think the halftime was longer than the third quarter. But will they have the 2-minute timeout?
Yeah, that's in the rule book. I guess there's nothing in the rule book that says you can't run the clock if you want to.
Here you go, 3rd and 15. Handoff to Ruiz on the left side. Short gain on the play.
Kick it. Oh, Greckin took off the headset.
Where's he at?
He's like, come on, over here.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, he's going to go
he's
in there
putting
and
out.
kick it.
This looks like the field goal unit on the way. So what is this? If the ball's on the 17, what are we looking at here?
17, that's 27, 34.
The Pima math. 10:46 and counting as we get ready for the extra point attempt.
No, this is just a field goal, not
the field goal. Yeah, I'm so used to extra points. Here we go. Kick is up. Plenty of distance. Did he go through? And it does. Good job.
So with 10:28 left in the fourth quarter, Caleb Greckin with a 34-yard field goal to make the score 44-0. Your Hornets on top. Oh, he had plenty of leg. He could have hit it from 40 something, I'm sure.
You know, we don't see enough field goals in high school. That's why I like it when we do that. Well, I mean, obviously in the bigger schools you do, but these smaller schools, you don't really see much as far as field goals. They usually, if you're that far in the opponent's territory, they just usually 4 down territory. But I'm glad they got them in there for that.
Well, up 41-0, you might as well practice at least. Get some good practice on some field goals, because you never know when you need 3 points.
Yep.
I mean,
especially going into the playoffs.
Yeah.
So clock is running as they get ready for kickoff. 9:30 and counting.
At least there was one score in the second half.
Yeah. Deep kick, taking it about the 5-yard line, running it out. That's going to be the freshman, Sanchez, and he's going to break through, still on his feet, and he'll get dropped at about the 45. And that's the one that Johnny Sanchez, they had the 2 backs, Lira and Aguilera back there, and then they added Johnny Sanchez. He's 5'3", 145-pound freshman.
I want to see his birth certificate.
Yeah, I know he's a freshman, but you feel like you want to incorporate that guy into your offense somehow. He has some speed.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like he's scared to take a hit either.
Yeah, and he's not out there. Either receiver. What is he listed as, running back?
Mm-hmm. So now we have number 8, Aiden Fiera at quarterback, and he's going to throw it out to the left side, caught by number 3.
Ooh.
That's Fiera to Fiera. I wonder if they're siblings. Lopez with the tackle?
Lopez and Maximus Lopez. Gabriel Lopez and Maximus Lopez. No relation.
Yeah.
But he was running back in, and Gabriel was running out, and I was like, that was going to be a collision right there. He kind of sidestepped him, but Gabriel still tripped him up a little bit. Every time we look at the clock, it's about 2-3 minutes.
Man. Every play takes about 3 minutes. We'll be done here in a sec. Fiera And he's going to scramble. He'll get brought down. Gained a few yards. Good job by the pursuit there on defense. That's who's
Maximus
that?
And
who's that number 60? What is that?
That was 62. Larson.
Is that Larson?
Well, Larson and Maximus hit him.
Okay.
I don't know who the third guy was. It may have been Lopez. That was Carlito Montez in there as well. Trying to get everybody's name.
Brian Gesso just Carlito came out and Brian Gesso went in. Ferreira back to throw, rolling to the right, skirts a tackle, still on his feet.
Holding.
Yeah. No flag on the play. They're going to let that one slide. Still on his feet. He'll finally get hit.
See, that's the kind of stuff you shouldn't let slide. I mean, that he almost took his face mask off.
So Cal Carter and Province. Not Hayden Province, the other Province. Dylan Province with a tackle there.
They are relations.
Yes. They are cousins. 6:30 and counting, 44-0. Your Hornets up here in the fourth quarter, running clock. Fakes a handoff, throw out, bobbled but still caught, still on his feet, breaks a tackle. And he's running down the right side on the sideline, and he gets pushed forward, still on his feet, trying to get into the end zone, and they finally drag him down. They're going to say he crossed the
He called it a touchdown.
Yeah, end zone. So touchdown Crosbyton on a weird play. It looked like we were,
See, now they just get to go out of bounds and do all kinds of
I don't know if... I mean, it looked like we were bringing him down, but we were like pushing him towards the end zone. That was kind of a weird deal.
They're like, it's 44-0, guys.
I think he did step out of bounds. They just didn't call it.
Well, I mean, they basically had a face mask over here on Varsity.
Yeah.
And they were just like, that's all right. A little bit of a holding or something, that's one thing. They're going to go for two here, but they're...
Yeah, this time. Bring him down this time. I don't
a little bit of a holding or something, that's one thing. But if he's fixing to, break his neck, I mean, geez. You got to at least throw the 15-yard penalty ones. I mean, you can't just let them get away with murder.
So they're going to clock. They've got to stop the clock at 6:09 because by the time they go to the sideline and then line up for the kickoff, the time will run out. So they have to stop the clock eventually.
They're like, hey, we might be able to score again.
So next week, the Hornets will continue district play as they travel to Lockney. And then after Lockney, we'll have a home away and home to finish out district play. So when do we have Hale Center scheduled? That seems to be the team that's they did pretty good pre-district, and that's kind of the team that we have. And we got our eye on everybody, but that's the one team that we really got our eye on.
So let me see. We got Lockney next week, of course, in Lockney. Then we have Hale Center, which is 10-24, and then at Morton, and then home against Rawls.
So speaking of Morton and Lockney, at Morton, the halftime score was 28-24. Morton was ahead on that one. And then Hale Center, we talked about Hale Center, 45-0 in the third quarter against the Rawls Jackrabbits. So we will continue to keep an eye on Lockney, as it looks like they're going to go on to be 5-1 on the season. Their only loss is to Ropes, just like us. So that kick is picked up by Cal Carter. He's got some space, and he's going to put his head down and bowl over somebody right at about the 40.
Yeah, and a lot of people look at that score against Ropes, 55-13, but it was 19-13 at halftime, man, and they just, I don't know what happened. You guys were gone that game. That's the one I did by myself, and I don't know. It just seemed like Ropes the opening kickoff, and it just went down. They took about 8-9 minutes of that third quarter, drove down, scored, and then it kind of like blew the wind out of the sails of the Hornets, and then all of a sudden it was 34 and then 41, and they just kind of got out of hand. But they played good defense. They played good up till halftime, and then
handoff. And we met in the backfield. I'm not sure who that was. That was the ball carrier. I think it was Delgado again.
Oh no, that was Edwards, wasn't it? Yeah, Kyler Edwards. He came in.
Oh, okay.
Maybe the guys weren't ready, and he had to go in there for one play or something. I don't know.
So we just passed the 5-minute mark. Ball is on the 40-yard line. 2nd and 10. No gain on that carry by Kyler Edwards. This handoff. This is Delgado. He'll skirt a tackle, still on his feet. He'll get drugged out from behind, but not before he crosses the midfield line. So it'll be first down. And they should place that either right on the 50 or on the 49 in Chieftain territory. Don't forget, tomorrow at 3:30, Lowry Field, the Sudan Bowl Gold Band will be performing at the Westerner Marching Festival. For those that would like to go see some bands perform. Hayden Province with the keeper, fighting his way forward to about the 45-yard line. Good tough run there by QB3. So we've talked about this before. Hayden's very first experience as a starting varsity quarterback was it by district area?
Yeah, it was the
by district ball game. Both quarterbacks out. Hayden Province coming up off of JV,
right?
And first start as a varsity football player was by district. So he's definitely seen it all already. 325. Oh, yeah, man, hit in the backfield. I think that was Kyler Edwards again, wasn't it? No, it's not Kyler. Who is that? No, that's Halen Rees.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a trial by fire, like they used to say, Just throw him into the deep end, But he did all right. I mean, Farwell's a tough team, no matter what. But
I didn't get to make that ball game. I think it was just you and Jokai.
Yeah, it was just me and Jokai. But I mean, like I said, Farwell's always going to be tough. They've always been tough, and he did good. I mean, I think he did real good.
Snap at 2:40 here in the ball game. He's going to tuck it and run again, right up the middle, big hole. He's got a overfield down the right side, and he's going to get to the 10 into the end zone. Touchdown, Hayden Province on the keeper.
49 yards.
49-yard scamper, and we got us one more touchdown before the ball game ended.
At about 2:26. Well, they did stop it now, 2:22, but.
So 50-6 pending the extra point. This is an extra point. Oh, snap, bobbled. Greg is going to pick it up, roll into the right, try to see if he can find something. And he breaks a tackle, still on his feet. Spin move, still on his feet. Did he get in?
No, he got pushed out of bounds at the 2.
Man. Maximum effort, almost got there on the extra point. Bad snap. But he made it look good, even though he didn't get in. So 2:22 left in this ball game. Sudan looking to go 1-0. We got a little bit more to go before that happens. Let's see. Let me pull up what else we got going here around the area. All right. Whit Harrell, Last Buddy 45, Whit Harrell 15. That's a third quarter score. Friendship Tigers 14, Midland Bulldogs 10. That was an early score. 45-0 Hell Center. We talked about that over Rawls. Morton 28-24 over Lockney. That was a halftime score. Hereford 28, Pampa 14. That's early in the fourth quarter. Seagrave 17, Plains 7. That's third quarter score. Brownfield 14, Lakeview 36. That's the third quarter score. Childress 49, Freona 0. Let's see who else. Sundown 42, Smyer 0. That was second half score. Tulia 28, Dimmitt 35. That's a third quarter score. New Deal 26, Post 13. That's a third quarter score. Littlefield 21, Slayton 33. So that's a big shocker. Littlefield undefeated so far. That's in the fourth quarter, so that game might be a little bit interesting as they go into the last quarter. And there's the return, and he'll get brought down. The Chiefs will start 1st and 10, and the clock is running. They're fixing to hit the 2-minute mark. We'll see what they do. Yeah, they ran it through the 2 minutes. So no 2-minute timeout. Millshoe 28, Lubbock Roosevelt 28. That's the third quarter score there. So a lot of big good ball games. Olton with the big win, 56-0 over Florida. I say it's a big win there in the fourth quarter. Seminole seems to be a powerhouse this year, 38-7 over Fort Stockton. And then Levelland lose down 13-6 to Lubbock Estacado. Back to throw, and he's going to get hit in the backfield for a sack.
Is that Lopez again?
Who is that? That Gabriel Lopez?
Yeah, I think so.
Here we go. Gabriel Lopez with the sack late in the ball game. 107. 50-6. Your Hornets 60 seconds away from 1-0 in district. I was wondering why all the scores were early in the third. It's because they've been running our clock. We're supposed to be done with ours. I was like, man, these games aren't getting updated, but we're just a little bit further along. Pass into the flat to the tailback, and he's going to get hit. Short gain, 40 seconds. Maybe another play will come in. Yeah, they'll have to probably run. They'll have to run one more, I believe.
Paso again. Checking into the ball game.
20 seconds. This will be it here for the ball game. One more snap. They got nobody in the backfield. 5 wide. Back to throw. Looking to launch it. Right around the middle. It's almost intercepted.
Looked like Delgado.
Delgado had his hands on it, but that's going to be the end of the ball game as the clock hits zeros. Your Sudan Hornets 1-0 in district play with the big win over the Crosbyton Chieftains, 50-6. Long road traveled for a well-deserved win. Your Sudan Hornets, like I said, we've been saying this all night. They were clicking on all cylinders. The only really mishap that we had was that early fumble and opening drive, but after that, we never looked back. It was all positive for your Sudan Hornets.
So go over the sponsors real quick. Sudan SD, First United Bank of Sudan, Capital Farm Credit, Mule Team Laundromat, Bailey County Electric Co-op, King Ag Aviation, Johnny King, Montez Steel Building, Sawyer Construction, Larry Sawyer, Curtech LLC, Tow Pros, Chad Nichols, 5-Star Tree Service, 5 Area Connect, Double B Farms, Brian Baker, Red Wagon Farms, and GWG Farms, Swift Lube and Oil Change, Lance Insurance, Seth Souter, United Country Real Estate, M. Edwards Realty and Land, Vince Montez Cattle Exports, Coward Enterprises, Sudan Education Foundation, Texas Producers Co-op, Justin Beller, Jalapenos, Sudan Medical Clinic, RJ Shipping and Beyond, Jay's Coffee Shop, Twice the Ice Hornet Chill, Q&A Sugar Shack, Chad King Farms, and J&M Snack Shack.
All right, so just a quick recap of what happened during this ballgame. First quarter, with 9:40 left in the first quarter, early 25-yard run, or 25-yard pass from Grecken to Aspen Ryer, 7-0, and then of course at the 7:18 mark in the first quarter is a 1-yard TD run by Kyler Edwards. That comes off a interception from Hayden Province at the 7:18 mark. That was also set up by, well, then we had a 1-yard run with 28 seconds left. That was Avila to end the first quarter, and that was off a set up by 18-yard run by Grecken to set that up. And we'll finish this off as they do the school song. I don't know if they should be able to hear it. All right. Congratulations, Sudan Hornets, with a big win here. They already got the scoreboard turned off.
50-6.
50-6. So we just went over the first quarter. Second quarter, we were still clicking on offense. We had a 9-yard TD run by Kyler Edwards. That was at the 10:33 mark. Then we had a 12-yard TD run by Matt Grecken at the 16 for it. At the 16. I knew it. Okay, I knew I was going to give Matt some credit for nothing on that one. He did not run that. That was Caleb Grecken, 12-yard TD run at the 6:14 mark. That was set up by a tight rope sideline catch by Kincaid Boney. Beautiful catch there by Boney here on the sideline. Then at the 1:52 mark, an 11-yard TD run by Kyler Edwards. That capped off the first half of play. Then, of course, the second half we had running clock. So we had one score in the third. That was a 34-yard field goal by Caleb Grecken at the 10:28 mark. That was the only points of the third quarter. And then, of course, here late with 2:26 in the fourth quarter, QB3, Hayden Province, 49-yard scamper on the QB keeper for a touchdown late in the fourth quarter. That gives us the 50-6 score, correct?
Yes.
Congratulations to the Hornets. And, yeah, we're going to get home early, and I'm excited. So, like I said, congratulations to Annika Vanderpool and Aubrey Lopez qualifying for regionals, and in cross country also Samuel Bersueno and Miles Lesbetter also qualifying for regionals in cross country. Congratulations to Kendall Province. She qualified for the Junior High Texas Panhandle Championship. And also a very big congratulations to Rose Hernandez, who also qualified for the Junior High Texas Panhandle Championship. But she will be going representing Sudan as the district champion. She finished first place in district. So I think we were all talked out here. If you're ready to break down ahead of the house, you got anything else going? Don't forget the band tomorrow, 3:30, Lubbock Western Marching Festival. The Bogone Band will be performing tomorrow. Joe Kai, have a safe trip in Abilene. We'll see you next week. Pima, we'll miss you next week. Maybe we can twist somebody's arm and get you to go up there. But if not, we'll be live in Longview, Texas for Game 2 of district play. Your Sudan Hornets going in 1-0 after a big win here in Crosbyton against the Chieftains. I'm Tim Rodriguez. Pima Salinas, Sam Merriman, SHS Broadcast. Thanks for allowing us, sponsors for allowing us to bring you the broadcast. It's a great day to be a Hornet. It's a great day to be a Net, and we'll see you next week.